up, my beautiful and blessed people? It's your girl Jamaica, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Now, before we get into the video, please do me a favor and please go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below. It's free. You don't gotta spend no coins, and you ain't hurting nobody. So why not? Okay. And also hit that notification bell button down below, and make sure that you guys select the all option so you don't miss a single video that I upload and post for you guys. Also, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it and enjoyed it and found it informative in some type of way, as well as that will allow me to know that you guys want more videos and content like it. And also share this video across all your social media platforms, so therefore we can help get the word out there and help grow the channel. And lastly, if you guys are searching and seeking for any answers, clarity, peace, or comfort, then please feel free to visit the jw.org website. I will make sure to leave the link to that website below in my description box. If you're trying to fill your soul with something that's actually important, then that's the website to go to. Now let's get right into the video. Let's go. Now, for anybody who is not aware of Tamar Braxton's situation that she's been in within the past week and a half, then please check the description box below. I'll leave the link to my previous videos regarding this situation, but this is going to be the updated video as of today, okay, where Tamar has finally broken her silence about everything. Just to give you a quick summary, about a week and a half ago, she was rushed and submitted to the hospital by her boyfriend David, who found her unconscious and unresponsive. According to him, him and the ambulance rushed her to the hospital in downtown LA because she reportedly and allegedly overdosed on pills and alcohol. And according to her boyfriend David, he believed that it was an attempt for her to take her life and commit suicide. But in this video, I will go ahead and update you guys on her current condition and everything that Tamar has said recently today, which is July 30th, 2020, which is the first day and first time that Tamar has broken her silence since being reported as hospitalized. Now, before we go into her update, I do want to touch on something that I feel is probably something that's very important to the story, which is regarding her boyfriend David Adefeso. Now, David is an African man, and I'm not just saying that to say that. That is of importance of this story as well. He's an African man. They've only been together about a year and a half. Now, even though the couple have only been together for a short period of time, there has been an alarming concern regarding their relationship, specifically on how David treats her. According to the Jasmine brand, sources that work closely behind the scene of Tamar's new upcoming show, Get Your Life, reported to them that David is very controlling. The source says that he's very controlling over what she wears, how she acts and presents herself out in public, as well as over her business affairs. The source says that they felt that David wanted her reality show to be more about him, as if it was the Tamar and David show. And now that he sees how he was portrayed on the trailer, he now no longer wants the show to be aired. Now, last week, the audio of the 911 call that David Adefeso made was released, and in that clip, he could be heard saying she was very angry earlier on. She had trouble with her network, the company she's working with, and they did something today. No, 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 no way.
And what's the emergency?
My girlfriend is not responding.
Are you with her right now?
Yes.
How old is she?
She's not awake.
Okay, can you wake her up? Can you shake her and yell at her? Try to wake her up.
I'm shaking. She has a little bit of her eye open.
All right, sir. Like I said, we're on the way. I'm going to stay on the line with you.
Okay, she's been drinking. It's like a half a bottle. She's on medication for depression. I don't know how much. She sent a letter earlier. Anyway, just ask him to hurry.
I'm sorry, sir. You said she's on.
Just ask him to hurry. She's on medication. She takes medication, like she gets anxiety. I don't know if she's taking her medication or what. Or if she was very angry earlier on. She has trouble with the network. She's just a company she's working with, and they did some things today, and no way.
Now, shortly after that 911 call was released, there was a report that was released alleging that Tamar questioned David's motives during that 911 call, as the family felt that David was more concerned with the network and the appearance of everything rather than Tamar's condition. Now, the source of the Jasmine brand went on to say that David constantly acted like he wanted to be behind the scenes and didn't want to be on camera. But when production began, he was always trying to be on camera. Even when he wasn't scheduled to be in a scene, he would make sure that he was involved in some type of way, and he would make the scene about him so that he could get more time on camera. The source also said that when he wasn't there, he was always calling Tamar and stressing her out. Production was concerned more so with how he was affecting Tamar's ability to focus on working on herself, which is what she said she wanted to do and portray on the show. The source went on to say this reality show was different in the sense that the audience saw exactly what was shot. Those scenes where he's inserting himself into the process, yelling at Goldie or Sammy and telling Tamar what to do and how to handle herself, that's what really happened. And I don't think that he expected it to come off like that. He doesn't want the world to see that. He was livid when he saw it. This was supposed to be his big moment where he was officially introduced to the world, and that's not the image he wanted to portray. And now he's highly upset and no longer wants the show to be aired. Okay, so after hearing all this information, you guys, I really feel like Tamar has not been happy for a while. However, she's been trying to put on a front to the world to portray herself as happy, but she broke down, and this was her mental and emotional breakdown, and now everybody gets to see the behind the scenes, so to speak. After hearing all of this, my concern is, could Tamar possibly be confusing what genuine love and concern is with being over controlling and overbearing, which is what she's actually receiving? If so, then she will need help with this. Now, the reason why I say this is because in the past, Tamar did openly and publicly complain not only to Vince, but to family and friends and to her fans on their show, Tamar and Vince, about how she felt so unhappy and trapped in her marriage, which she felt like Vince at the time was not affectionate toward her and didn't give her enough attention or appreciation or respect. And maybe she's confusing the over controllingness and overbearingness that David gives her as love and care and concern. And if that's the case, she really needs to seek therapy to get help with this. And another valid concern would be, after this situation that has occurred with Tamar, would her ex-husband Vincent Herbert actually try to legally gain full custody of their son Logan? And also considering that all of this information is now coming out about the dynamic between her and David's relationship, as well as the suicide scare that has recently happened with Tamar, it would be only logical or valid for Vince to really have some concern about his own child's safety in her and David's care. Not saying that Tamar's not a good mother. I am by no means questioning or doubting Tamar's parenting skills. However, still, when something like this happens, concerns are still raised for the child's safety and well-being. Period. Now, going back to earlier when I mentioned that Tamar's boyfriend David is African, of African descent, from actual Africa, the reason why I brought that up is because the source that has been divulging all of this information to the public and to the Jasmine brand said that when he was confronted about being over controlling, he simply just blamed it on that's how he was raised as an African man. So with that being said, before Tamar continues to move forward with dating David, I really think that she should take time to reevaluate things, because it seems as though David is not showing any genuine concern or interest to possibly make any changes in his character to make it a little bit more comfortable or peaceful for Tamar. Because as a significant other, you're supposed to be bringing that other person peace, helping them grow as a person. If not, then what are you there for? And vice versa as well. I just personally feel that Tamar jumped into a relationship entirely too fast and decided to just brush off the red flags because she was so desperate for happiness. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be happy and at peace, but not if that means that you're going to be taking on something that's just as bad as before, if not worse. And the reason why I say this is because before her divorce was even finalized, she had already started this relationship with David. She was so quick to jump into something new that you ignored all the red flags, and now you're having to deal with it face on when you didn't even heal from what hurt you before. So I really think that she needs to take some time for herself. Anyways, now that we have all of that out of the way, let's get to the update, okay? So this is what Tamar posted today on her Instagram and Twitter. She posted this beautiful picture of her and her son Logan, and she also posted this very long, drawn out message, and I'll read that to you now. This is what Tamar had to say when breaking her silence today. She said, "First and foremost, thank you. Thank you to each and every individual who has prayed for me, thought of me, sent me their love, and has showered me with their support. In this present moment, it is my only responsibility to be real with myself and to be real with the ones who truly love me and care for my healing. I have without fail shared with you my brightest days, and I know that sharing with you what has been my darkest will be the light for any man or woman who is feeling the same defeat I felt just only a week ago. Every one of us share a desire, whether small or big, to make it out of where we come from to an ideal future place that includes freedom to be who we choose, security for our children and families, and fortune to share with ones we love. We believe these things can coexist with just being happy. I believe that as a Black woman, as an artist, an influence, and a personality, I could shape my world, and with whom I believe to be my partners, they could help me share my world. Over the past 11 years, there were promises made to protect and portray my story with the authenticity and honesty I gave. I was betrayed, taken advantage of, overworked, and underpaid. I wrote a letter over 2 months ago asking to be freed from what I believed was excessive and unfair. I explained in personal detail the demise I was experiencing. My cry for help went totally ignored. However, the demands persisted. It was my spirit and my soul that was tainted the most. There are a few things I count on most to be: a good mother, a good daughter, a good partner, a good sister, and a good person. Who I was begun to mean little to nothing because it would only be how I was portrayed on television that would matter. It was witnessing the slow death of the woman I became that discouraged my will to fight. I felt like I was no longer living. I was just existing for the purpose of a corporation's gain and ratings, and that killed me. Mental illness is real. We must normalize acknowledging it and stop associating it with shame and humiliation. The pain that I have experienced and endured over the past 11 years has slowly ate away at my spirit and my mental. I will do everything in my power to aid those who suffer from mental illness, including those like myself whose mental illness was only a result from the toxic, systematic bondage that dwells in television. It was only God's grace and His mercy on my attempt to end my pain and my life that I am here to utilize my voice today. It is only your prayers that have pushed me to rise above my own personal demise, pushed me to not only continue my fight for the freedom of my own thoughts, mind, and soul, but also to use my voice and experience to be an ally for every Black and brown person who has suffered from the continued exploitation of reality television. Reality TV personalities have no union, no code of protection, no formal representation that protects our labor, our rights, and our voices. They promise us opportunity, but produce exploitation, which has only developed a poor portrayal of Black people in show business. I am learning to grow through my pain instead of looking for an escape. I'm on an irreversible path to healing. I am taking my time. It is of utmost importance that I find my happy and my health through professional treatment for the sake of my whole heart, which is my son Logan, who I forgot in the moment of distress and desperation. And giving this journey my undivided attention, my rise will not be in vain. I will make it my mission to establish the initiative that fights for the ethical business practices in reality TV, fights for the ownership of our businesses, promotes growth and evolution of our stories, and gives us 100% equality in our freedom. My love for my support system and everyone who chose to love me when I no longer loved myself is infinite, and I am forever grateful. I pray you will stand with me and be courageous enough to share your own truth. With love, Tamar Braxton. All right, y'all. So y'all heard what Miss Tamar Braxton had to say, okay? And did y'all catch the part where she said, and with whom I believed to be my partners? Believed as in past tense. We already know her and Vince had a divorce, but I feel like she's also insinuating and telling us low-key that her and David are no longer. And if that's the case, honestly, with everything that we now know, I feel like that may be what's best. Also, you guys, I just wanted to personally tell you, if you yourself or somebody that you know firsthand is suffering from great sadness, whether it's because it's situational or the circumstances that they're in, or they just suffer in general from depression, anxiety, or bipolar, or all of the above, please feel free to visit the jw.org website, and I'll definitely leave the link to that website down below in my description box for you guys to check it out. Everything is free on there. It doesn't ask for any type of money or cards. Everything's free. If you're wanting to feed your soul, or someone else that you know needs to feed their soul, then please check out this website. And if you are also interested in having a personal Bible study, whether it's over the phone or via Zoom, then please let me know by emailing me personally at jamicavibes@gmail.com, and I can go ahead and help you get that set up, okay? And again, everything is free, no cost at all. I just care about y'all and want to make sure that my subscribers are good. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video with me. I love and adore you guys so much. I'm so grateful and thankful to have all of you. And before you guys go, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below and hit that notification bell button, as well as the all option, to make sure that you don't miss a single video that I upload and post. And go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you actually liked it and enjoyed it, and that will let me know that you want more videos and content like it. Also, share this video across all your social media platforms to get the word out there and to help grow the channel. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care of yourself and each other.